Hello students, I shall be dealing with fifth course of T.Y.B.Sc Physics, namely PH 335 Computational Physics. PH 335 Computational Physics. The major stuff of this course is C programming language. So therefore our first task is to learn this particular programming language. For convenience, I have divided this C programming language into C programming language syllabus into several chapters, and first such a chapter which we are going to see is C fundamentals. C is high level general purpose structured programming language. C is high level general purpose structured programming language. Structured programming language. High level means it is English like. It makes use of simple English words like if, else, while, do, go to, etc. General purpose means this particular language is used for developing both system software as well as business packages. So it is used in all areas. And structured is a special feature which is offered by C. Very few languages offer this particular feature. Fortran is another example which is structured programming language. Structured programming feature means a given complex problem can be divided into several blocks or modules. Programs for each block is written separately, and then combination of all these sub-programs would give you a complete program. So this is the meaning of high-level general-purpose structured programming language. So it's a English-like, okay, and then it is used in all areas and it has structured programming feature. Then if we go to the history of C language, then it was originally designed and written by a scientist named Dennis Ritchie. It was designed and written for the first time by Dennis Ritchie in 1972 at AT&T Bell Laboratories in United States. It was designed and developed by Dennis Ritchie in 1972 at AT&T Bell Laboratories in United States. It is natural outgrowth of two earlier languages, namely BCPL and B. BCPL stands for Basic Computer Programming Language, and then came B and then C, after C, C++, C#, and so on. Okay. Let us now go to the next article, namely the features or importance of this particular language. Features or importance of this particular language. The first feature of this language is it is a robust language. Robust means strong. English is a robust language because for everything it has a separate word available in English. Similarly, C is a robust language having rich set of built-in functions and operators. It has rich set of built-in functions and operators. Built-in functions are the functions that are available in a C library. These are not mathematical functions. Functions are self-contained program segment which carries out some specific task. So these are library functions. It has rich set of built-in functions and operators. Therefore, programs written in a C, they are very concise or short. This is the first feature. Okay. Then second feature of this particular language is the compiler of C has both low level as well as high level language features. So it is close to machine as well as it is close to user, and therefore it can be used for writing both system software such as operating systems as well as business packages. Okay, in this major part of operating various operating systems, if you look at like Unix, Linux, and then Android, Windows, major parts of all these operating systems, they are written in a C. So it is used to write system software. System software is a software which is needed, which is must for operation of the machine or computer, and operating system is an example, and business or other application packages, this particular language is used. So being close to low level as well as high level language, this particular language is called as middle level language. This particular language is called as middle level language. Then third feature of this particular language is the programs written in a C are very efficient and fast. Programs written in a C are efficient and fast because of its variety of data types and powerful operators. Variety of data types, they are available in a C, and even powerful operators are also there in a C, because of which the programs written in a C, they are efficient and fast. So as far as performance of C is concerned, nothing beats C. So C is so efficient and fast. Then fourth one is this particular language is highly portable, means program written for a particular computer will run on any other computer with no modification. Program written for one computer will run on another computer with no modification. So it is highly portable. It is highly portable. Then fifth feature is it has structured programming feature, as I have already explained, that where a user can think of a given problem in terms of blocks or in terms of modules, programs for which are written separately, and the combination of all these subprograms would give you a complete program. The sixth feature of this particular language or importance of this language is that it has ability to extend itself. Any C program is basically a collection of functions that are supported by C library. You can write your own functions and can add to C library. So C library will go on reaching when you will be adding your own functions, and with availability of large number of functions, programming tasks becomes much more simpler. So these are the 6 features or 6 points which tell you the importance of C language. Now the next article to be discussed is variable names or identifiers. The next article to be discussed is C character set. C character set. The C character set. If you want to write a C program, then which characters you will use in that program? So in a C, the characters that I am going to list, they are permitted. First one, all alphabets, uppercase A to Z, lowercase a to Z, they are permitted in a C. Then in a C program, or the characters that are permitted in a C are digits from 0 to 9. 0 to 9 digits or their combinations, they are permitted in a C. And then third one, special symbols. Special symbols. Special symbols. These are symbols other than alphabets and these numeric digits, such as plus, minus, then star or asterisk, which is used for multiplication, then star, forward slash, then percent sign, then question mark, then exclamatory sign, then dollar, then hash, then backward slash, vertical line, or we call it as a pipe, then parenthesis, then square bracket, then left and right braces, then semicolon, then colon, full stop, double inverted commas, single inverted commas, and so on. These are various special symbols in all 32 that are permitted in a C. Then C uses certain combinations of these characters. C uses certain combinations of these characters, such as /B/N/T. C uses certain combinations of these characters such as /B/N/T to represent a special condition. These character combinations are called as escape sequences, where /B plays a role of backspace, /N plays a role of new line or next line, and /T plays a role of tab. So these are escape sequences. Although written as 2 or more characters, they actually represent only one character. So these are escape sequences. Escape sequences, this is also a crucial construction in a C. After C character set, we will go to the next article, namely B, how to construct variable names, variables or variable names, also called as identifiers. As the name indicates, variable is a quantity which may vary during program execution. In mathematical sense, it is a quantity which may vary. In the context of C programming, this is the quantity which may vary during program execution. Technically, these variable or variable names are the names of memory locations of a computer, where various constants are stored. So these variables will store single character constant, numeric constant, string constant, and so on. It is absolutely desirable to have a meaningful variable name suggestive of entity which they represent. Meaningful variable name is called as an identifier. So technically there is no difference between variables and identifiers, but still identifiers are meaningful variable names. They will suggest a quantity which they represent. For example, if I want to use a variable name for basic salary of a worker, instead of using X, I will use basic pay. Basic pay. X is just a arbitrary variable name, and basic pay is an identifier because it is a meaningful variable name. No doubt X will represent the basic pay of the worker, but using such a meaningful variable names will increase readability of the program. Now let us see the rules for constructing variable name. Rules for constructing variable names. The first rule is variable name is any combination of 1 to 31 alphabets, digits or underscores. Okay, this is the first rule. There will be maximum 31 characters. Characters may be either alphabets, digits or underscore. Then second rule says that the first character must be an alphabet or underscore. Underscore is this particular symbol which is distinct from subtraction, okay, because this underscore is to the lower side and the subtraction symbol is at the middle. The first character must be either alphabet or underscore, but variable names starting with underscore, they are used for library routines and therefore they are rarely used as a user defined variable name. So the second rule says that the first character must be an alphabet, but even if it is a underscore, doesn't matter, it will be still a valid variable name. Then third rule is uppercase and lowercase letters are distinct. Uppercase and lowercase letters are distinct, but variable names are normally written in lowercase letters. So in a C program, if you look at, then almost most of the stuff, almost 99% of the stuff of C program is written in a lowercase, because uppercase are reserved for symbolic constant. Uppercase letters are reserved for symbolic constant. So this is the third rule. So you have to use lowercase letters to construct the variable names. Then fourth one is no commas or blanks are allowed within a variable name. There should not be commas or blanks within a variable name. No commas or blanks are allowed in variable name. Fifth rule is no special symbol other than underscore. No special symbol other than underscore is allowed in a variable name. This is the fifth rule. So only special character that is allowed within variable name is underscore. Okay, you should not use dollar or hash while constructing variable name. And the last rule is there are certain reserved words called keywords. They should not be used as a user defined variable names, or they should not be used as identifiers. So these are the 6 rules which are used to construct variable names or identifiers. Let us see some of the examples from which you can understand which are valid variable names and which are invalid variable names, and let us see the reasons for the same. For example, if I am writing root, is it a valid variable name? The answer is yes, because it has started with an alphabet R and total length of the string of character is 4. There are only 4 characters. You can go up to 31 characters. The first letter is an alphabet. There is no commas, no blanks. The root is not a reserved word. Then no any other special symbol no special symbol is appearing in this. So root is a valid variable name. I is also a valid variable name. Then _pay. This is again a valid variable name. Moreover, it is an identifier. BAS pay means basic pay, basic underscore pay. So this will be a meaningful variable name. So this is an identifier where I is just an arbitrary variable name. Then the next example is number 1. Okay, number 1. This is also valid variable name. But what you are observing here is I have used digit 1 while constructing this variable name. Doesn't matter, but it should not be a first character. First character must be strictly an alphabet. Total length is 3 characters and digit 1 is appearing here. All these are valid variable names. Underscore real. Although such names are used for library routines, if you ask me whether it is valid variable name, then technically yes, it is valid variable name. So these are all valid variable names. Then let us see some of the examples of invalid variable names. Invalid variable names. Here AMT dollar. This is invalid variable name. This is not a valid variable name. The reason is, in this particular name, a special symbol dollar is appearing. So a special symbol other than underscore is not on any other symbol other than underscore is allowed. Therefore, since dollar is there, this is invalid variable name. Then auto. This is invalid variable name because auto is a reserved word. Auto is a keyword which has specific meaning in a C and should not be used as user defined identifier. Then 9th. Okay, this is invalid variable name because first character is a digit. It should not be digit. It must be an alphabet or at the most underscore. So these are invalid variable names. So after seeing these rules of constructing valid and constructing variable names or identifiers, we'll go to the next article, namely C, keywords. There are certain reserved words which have standard predefined meaning in a C, whose meaning is already explained to compiler, whose meaning is already known to compiler. They must be used only for their intended purposes. They cannot be used as a user defined identifiers. These reserved words or these words are called as keywords, which have standard predefined meaning in a C, must be used only for their intended purposes and should not be used as an user defined identifiers. There are 32 keywords in a C. There are 32 keywords in a C. So I am going to list all those 32 keywords, and the way to remember these keywords will become clear as you will go ahead and as you will see all these words one by one. The way to remember is I will start from various data types in a C: character, integer, float and double. These are 4 basic data types in a C. And then 4 derived data types such as short integer, long integer, therefore short, long, signed, unsigned, signed, unsigned. These are specific words which have standard predefined meaning. 8, and then there are 4 basic data types and 4 derived data types. Then control statements like if, then else, then while, then do, then go to. These are control statement: if, else, while, go to, for. Okay. If, else, while, do, go to, for. And then we have switch statement: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch. In context with switch, we have case, then we have break, then we have continue, then we have default. Okay, switch, case, break, continue, default, and then we have 4 storage classes which are there in a C, like auto for automatic, auto static, then register, then external, extern for external, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more thing, if static is there, I am writing volatile, then void, then return, then void return, then type def, type defined, then size of operator is there, size of, and then enum, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enum, then void return, type def, size of enum, struct, union, constant, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are in all 32 keywords which have standard predefined meaning in a C, and these words you have to remember, this should not be used as a user defined identifier because they have specific meaning in a C. So today we will stop here.